Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back in citizens, and today we're continuing on with our music video marathon for WayV威神V. I am very excited to be here because this is the last part. We did a little two-parter and that was enough to catch up because I thought there was more, but thankfully, or I don't know, thankfully, it's just how it ended up being, there is not any, because I got into big bands when that was released over the summer, and so I already heard that. Please check that out. It's in the middle of this reaction, basically. But other than that, I've heard all of their music now, which is great. So that means that I think that the only NCT subunit that I haven't heard all the songs from yet is NCT Wish, Our Babies. So that is something that I'm definitely going to get into, but we'll see when that happens. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. We have High Five Frequency. I decided to do it like I did with Give It To Me, or again, I'm so bad at the song titles. But in the previous part, the song that we got into there, I've decided with Frequency, we're going to do both the original Chinese version and we're doing the Korean version as well. And then lastly, Eternal White, which was released during Christmas time. And I am very excited for it to get into the Christmas spirit because I originally did my last video and I had my freaking Santa earrings in, but now I don't have them because I decided to go with a little bit more gold and pink today, so whoops. But with that one, I was originally thinking we were going to get into it, but it didn't end up happening. So we are here now, and yeah, I think starting next week, we are going to do maybe a little bit of a shorter one as well, because I know that the next series that I'm getting into, that I have planned for Music Video Marathon, is going to be so long that like I am not stalling for time, but I'm basically like, okay, since it's going to be like such a weekly thing, I'm going to wait a little bit with it. So we're going to see if I do a little bit of a shorter or just catch up as well next week, because I have a lot of them that I need to do. But anyway, I'm excited for today. And also, if you are not missing, or if you have missed it, I'm also currently doing a NCT solo dive on Sundays right now, and Sundays on YouTube. Saturdays on Patreon, but I'm doing a solo dive over there where I'm getting into all of their solo songs, and I recently, in my video I did this Sunday, I got into 2 of 10 solo songs, Bambola and Stunner, so if you're curious about that, go and check that out too. But anyway, I'm excited. We shall dive in. I'm going to do Frequency the same way I did it last time. So we're going to watch the Korean music video after we do the Chinese one, and just, you know, see if they're any different, because the previous one was not. So we're going to find out. But anyway, enough talking. We're going to watch all the other ones twice, and that is the deal. So sit back, have your cup of choice beverage. I have some tea here because it's quite early right now. I'm actually pretty good in my filming time. Still, it's getting dark at 2 p.m. But anyway, I'm excited. So let's dive right in and check out some more WayV music videos together. So let's go. All right, lovely. Let's go into our first music video. This is High Five. So yeah, I'm ready to experience the last of these music videos that we have left, and see where it goes. I didn't have a lot of fun with the last video, with the last episode. I thought that the songs were, again, very different, but also very fun, like I mentioned there. So we shall get into what we have today. So like I mentioned, we're going to watch Frequency twice, in the way where we're going to watch the first music video and then the second music video with the captions on the second time. But other than that, it's going to be the same as it usually is. So we shall get into it. Let's go. And also, they are 5 here. And also, I buy Chow Jun, if you wanted to know. If you're curious, if you didn't watch the previous part, watch the previous part if you haven't done so. It was a lot of fun. So let's go. Ooh! We're archaeologists. Okay. Ooh! Okay! We have like WayV is kind of like big bands kind of vibe, except big bands I feel like was a lot more like that 90s hip-hop inspiration, and I feel like this one is a little bit more modern, but I also feel that in it. Hold on. Ooh. Sorry, I just dropped on my headphones. That was wild. Do you hear that little Piano. Ooh, I'm gonna turn this up. We're digging for something. Ooh. Ooh. I am already really interested in this instrumental. Like, again, we had that little ding, ding, ding. And if you know, you know. But that little part right there, I also really, really like. See, sometimes I go back and it's like 15. Sometimes it's 5. Sometimes it's 10. It's confusing. My thingy is confusing. Ooh, again. Wow. Hey. Yes. I literally complimented their footwork in the last music video, basically, or in the last music video marathon episode, I should say. Hell yeah, absolutely. Yes, please. Ooh, they look so good, by the way. Not the glasses, Kun! Please! Trying to figure out what this is. This part is so pretty! Hey! It's so wild because, like, this is in Korean, and then we had the last song in the previous one. And again, I'm so bad with song titles. What was it called? Give me just a moment. Sorry. I know exactly what I'm thinking of and what I'm talking about, but I cannot remember song titles. I'm so bad with it, which is probably not a good. It's not a good thing. But anyway, with that song, it was like in Japanese, of course. So we had all three. We had Korean, Chinese, and Japanese in the last one, and we're starting off immediately with one of their Korean songs. So it seems like it's gonna be the same way again. It's just we're just gonna have all the languages today. And hey, I'm here for that, you know? I cannot get over the looks here, though. Especially Kun with the forehead out. Absolutely. Oh, hold on. And that little record scratch. Ooh. Get it. Energy. Ooh. That's the energy. Hey. Again, I talked about it in literally like all of the music videos, honestly, in the last video. And I did it earlier in this reaction. The fucking dancing that they have is so underrated. Like, the way that Yang just went off. He went off. And I don't even know, again, I don't know exactly the positions in WayV, like if they have official positions or if it's just like a what goes kind of group. I don't know. But it's really wild as like someone who is mostly considered a rapper to just bust out like that in front, baby. Just a little bit back, thank you. Hey. Woo. Was that you, my king? Fly. Fly. Absolutely. Absolutely. Damn, 10. Sorry. I'm just like this right now. Huh? Totally the best. Not the best for you guys watching this if you're just like, hey, what the fuck are you doing right now? And I'm just like... Anyway, I'm just going to real quick check what was going on in the last video because I am a dumbass and I forgot. So I'm just going to do that real quick, get through my screen lock, and just see what was happening. So we got into, it was... God, I filmed so much last week. I'm very proud of myself. On My Youth, Give Me That, and Go Higher. That's right, Go Higher. In Go Higher, I talked about their dancing, and also Go Higher was the one that was in Japanese, and I was very shook by that, and yeah, that was wild. So, okay, let me just store those in my brain real quick. I hope you understand why, because I react to a lot of stuff, and so sometimes it's just like... remembering every single song title, even though I see like the music video in front of my head, it's just like, it's difficult, you know what I mean? But anyway, I enjoyed that. I definitely did. I think I am somebody who enjoys their kind of like more hard sound, you know? And it's not like we don't get that often, because we do. I think that is something that definitely is going for them. I mean, literally their debut song, which was, now let's see if I remember exactly, Takeoff. Takeoff was like very ba ba ba, you know? So it isn't surprising to me that like we still have that going, you know? But I really enjoy it because I think that they all have such fun energy, and there's also really talented rappers in this group. So I'm just like, I'm here for it. Every single time it like comes across my table, so to say, I'm here for it, and I really enjoy it. But yeah, they killed that. I don't know what else to say. I think they did a really good job with that. And I like the mixture of, I think, of the vocals and the rapping, because they both fit very well, not just in the song, but also together. And we literally had some parts where it just like transitioned between, like, for example, Henry and then into like Chaojun, and it felt very smooth, and it worked really nicely. So I enjoyed it. I did. I thought they did really nice with that. So we're going to get into it again with the captions on, just to see what was being sung about. And yeah, let's get into it. I feel like my brain is immediately empty. First video of the day. Hey. Sorry about that. My computer is lagging for some reason. I love, though, that they have, like, a little... They find, like, this... It seems like... There's also this... Is that... Oh, which movie is that? Welcome... It's something like... The Cabin or something. What is it called? It's a very famous movie. But it's, like, that kind of, like... It's got this mix of, like, silly... And it's also a horror movie, and it's like quite scary in some parts, but it's also got like a lot of humor in it. It had the dude who plays Thor, and who else? Wasn't it also the guy who was like, I can't remember, but it's something like that. Welcome to the Cabin or something, I think is what it's called. And one of the like main things in the movie is this like hand that comes out at the end. And you're just like, oh shit, they have wronged the gods or something, you know? Like that last ending scene of the movie, that's what it reminds me of. This like hand that's like coming out of the earth. And they're like, okay, let's touch it. And then somehow it like transports them. It teleports them somehow to this exact place. So I'm curious. I feel like I don't really get the storyline of this music video, but hopefully that'll clear up for me as we continue. But let's get into it. Let's continue. Sorry. Let's hope it's not lagging. Hey, let's get it. Hey. Yeah, so they just found this handprint in the earth. Gotta hide it, baby. Hey, I love this. I love this vibe. I do. I think it works with them really well. But I feel like so they found this hand when they were out digging. Then they stole it to do experiments on it, I think. Because they're like, this has some type of magical power or something. This part with that, like, that's really pretty. Yes. Hey. He looks too good with the glasses. I'm sorry. Again. Blah blah. I love Sassy 10 so much. That right there. Woo. Give it to me. But hey, I think just for the swag though, this is my favorite part. Like, I love this. Sorry, hold on. Smart brands do not just start them. Do not just start them. Wait. I don't get I don't get what it's supposed to say here. I'm sorry, but we have the V back here. But I see here, smart brands just ride their something. Very curious. I'm sorry. Now that I paused on this, I really wanted to see, but I don't know. To be frank, I don't know. Hey. And that lives. Thank you. Hey, hey, let's get it. I'm sure this song is probably really fun to dance to because it just has that, of course, the actual instrumental, but just like the energy is there. Let's go. Hey, let's get it. Yes, bitch. 5. Again, had to do it one more time because that was really, 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 really good. Iconic. I didn't miss anything, did I? Nah. Good on me. Or at least I assume so, because it didn't show. No, it's just SM. Well. Cool. So, that was High Five. And I assumed that this, well, maybe, because it was released so close in to Go Higher that I feel like they're supposed to go together, but also they're not in the same language. So I'm really curious about like what was going on around this time, because they had a lot of releases. They did. So I'm curious about that. If you are knowledgeable, please let me know. But I feel like there's a lot around this time, and I don't know why. But anyway, I enjoyed the song. Like I said, I do enjoy big bands a lot, and it was obviously released after this. So I can't really I can't talk about them in contingency with each other, you know, but in that way at least. But like I mentioned, though, I really enjoy it when they go for this concept, and I mean, Bad Alive is also one of my faves from them, so I love when they do the more stronger concepts, even though I feel like this is a little bit more like hip and stuff like that. And they obviously, and also, I mean, Love Talk. But that is more like it's a chill song in comparison, because you're just listening to it and you're like, okay, this is a little bit, you know, just kind of dance vibe, and then they start singing and you're like, and I remember, God, not to have a Love Talk discussion, but the way that everybody lost their shit when that was released, fully understandably, because like back then, especially like SM, but a lot of us had not gotten those kind of lyrics before. So everyone was just like scandalized by it fully. Just like, what was that? Hide the children right now, you know, like shield their eyes. At least that's what I felt as a 15-year-old probably when that was released. Isn't that nasty? That's weird. That feels weird, right? But anyway, very fun, though, this, regardless. Not to go into that. But this was really enjoyable. I liked it. Very much like that, again, hype song that I think they could do very well. And also, like I said, praise them for the dance, because that was really fun to watch. And that, like, let's get it, you know, gonna be stuck in my head for sure. Because I'm that kind of person. Like, a song, like, the chorus does have a big part to play in it, but also if it's just like, if there's one part that really catches my attention, I will love that song forever, you know? Like, that's just how my brain takes in these things. So, but that was High Five, sorry. Five High. Why did I almost say that? I don't know. Confusing. But we shall continue on, and now we have Frequency. So, like I mentioned, we're going to get into it. I almost spoiled myself. We're gonna get into this one first. So the Chinese version is what we're gonna start with, and then we're gonna dive into the Korean version afterwards and do that one with the lyrics. And like I said, I don't know if it's a like give me that situation where it's like the same music video pretty much of like, okay, it's shot for shot, except somehow they managed to have like the lip syncing parts look the same, but also they're not like they're singing what the song is singing, you know. So I'm curious about this to see how this looks. So we're gonna start off by watching this and watch the Korean version after. But let's get it, as they said. This looks darker already. Ooh! Ah! First off, I just want to look at that real quick. Hold on. So, Kun is wearing, I don't know, I first thought that was like butterfly glasses, and I was like, that's cunt. But then I saw all these other outfits. Is Ten wearing a little like crown on his head? It looks like it. It does look like it. And then Henry also has something on his head. I don't know what that is. But we have a lot of skin showing. A lot of little, like, open panels over here. That's dangerous. And I hope you know that. Also, what is this mischievous beat going on? Okay. Immediately, this is such a tense song. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa, the fits! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Okay, stylists. You have shook me now. Not saying that I didn't enjoy them in the previous music video, but this is the shit right here. First of all, look at 10 over there. Okay, just like look at him for a second. Also, Yang fucking killing it. But then, like it's almost crimped his hair, and it's just red. It's just like he looks tired almost in his eyes, but it looks so sick. These outfits are wild, but I like them a lot. I like the weird stuff. Oh! Did I just see Nip? I don't know if that was Nip or if it was the part of the shirt. Yeah, that's definitely sheer. Everybody take a drink. For your drink of choice. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. We love you for that. Okay, we're fine. Ooh! Okay. Absolutely. These outfits, I love. It sounds like if we're, I mean, I've never been on one myself, but it sounds like we're on a submarine right now with that little doot-doot, doot-doot. It's like a radar. That's what it's called. Or is it a radar? Or is it like a, it feels like it might be something else. But you know one of those. You know what I'm talking about. The ones that like send stuff in the nearby of like a boat or a train, or not a train, a boat or a plane, you know? It's giving me that, but oof. If I thought I enjoyed the previous instrumental, here we freaking go. This is my bread and butter, you know what I mean? Love you, high five, but still. Okay. Hey. Woo. And the little, like, on the pants? Yes. Like, it's crazy, it's weird, it's elegant. Hey! The long hair? Yes, please, Henry. Oh! Okay, so this band was clearly, I was so focused on Hendry in the middle there, I didn't even notice that there was like fully, okay, so the sheer shirt was the least of my problems. Now we have literal just like open chest in my face. I'm not complaining. Don't take it as complaining. I'm very happy right now, but also, you know, hey. Oh my god, that hat! Come on. Ooh! A little 10 moments. Let's just look at this fucking outfit. Like the layers, the pants, and that like leather kind of half skirt. Whatever he's got going on the top of his body. I just love the way they style him. Can they, like, 10 new fashion icon, you know what I mean? I'm in love with whatever you're doing here. Oof. I fucking love this makeup. Hey! That bass is so wild. Hey! Ooh! Hey! Whoa! Oh, that was it. Whoa, that was wild. Sorry, I just got so distracted by that last part because, like, hold on. I just want to listen to that whole section just, like, one more time. I'm apologizing right now. Like, it felt like somebody pulled out one of those, like, kids' xylophones and started playing on it, and I'm just here like, huh? Get up on my frequency. Make it pop up, new dimension. Girl, that's so wild. Truly, that's so wild. Let's get it started. Da, 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 da. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. I enjoyed Hi-Fi, don't get me wrong. But this is the kind of shit that I live for. I love the stuff that's weird. I love the stuff that's alternative. I love anything where you're just listening to it and you're like, huh. When you're like, especially first listen, you're just like, huh, what is this? What the fuck is happening? And then as soon as you listen to it more, you're like, yeah, this slaps. And a lot of other times that doesn't even, like, that first step doesn't even happen for me. I'm just like listening to something and I can clearly tell, of course, to many people this would be like, ew, what is this kind of song? But to me it's just like, yes please, put this in my ears. This feels very like Phantom adjacent to me, or like it's got this creep factor, it's got this like weirdness, and it feels like it's supposed to be spooky too. Just from like the vibe, not just with their voices, especially with that let's get it started, da, 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 da. Like there's a lot of singing, like especially in some parts down here, you know, they're very like whispery and almost a little bit like da da da, like it sounded a little teasy almost. So we had that, and then obviously we had the whole concept of this music video, and they look so sick. I love the outfits here. Very, like, XG adjacent in some ways. Like, they just looked like they were out of this world, but in a good way. Of course. I always say that in a good way, but just in case somebody needs a clear answer about that. I don't know. I just think they looked really, really cool, especially with their clothes and stuff. Yeah. Whoa. Very immediately, like, sticking out to me. Okay, boys. I mean, they always have had bangers, and we've all known that, of course. But very, very interesting. Very fun song, for sure. Well, let's continue right along, and we're going to watch, like I said, the Korean version and see, is it any different? Is it the exact same? We're not sure, but we're going to do the captions on this one, and let's just see, because in the last music video, or when we did the last double feature, they were the exact same, so we're going to see if that's the case. But let's dive right in. Not really. Ooh. Yes. We're getting more of those like cool props that they had on. Like that little neck piece. Yeah, it's definitely different this time around. Woo! Ooh! Here they got special powers. Let's go, baby. I'll try, I guess. They're having to stop him. I love that. But also that little hey 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 hey. I can't remember. Is that a reference to? No, it doesn't feel like that, because in The Simpsons, his laugh is like but it sounds, that was so similar. I need to look up. I don't even know what the character's name is. I haven't even watched a full season. I think I watched like episodes here and there of The Simpsons. But I feel like that part especially was really like, yeah, I know that. I know that voice, so to say. Yeah. I feel like this whole song is just them being like, get on my level, bro. But like in song form. You know what I mean? But also a little bit of like flexing, but also a little bit of like, here you have something, like literally in the song being like, here you have something new. We're delivering something fresh to you. Something that you like probably haven't heard before. And that's true. It's true. Hey! I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it, baby. I love we get to see the powers here better. Ooh. Did I miss that? Did I miss that in the last one, or was that not in the Chinese version? Yes. Hey. Again, that fucking shirt. Ooh! The eyes? Oof. Love the angle change here. I feel like this music video was like shot better than the Chinese version. I don't know why. They decided to do like the good clips, or like their best clips in here. And then they also threw it together a little bit for the Chinese version too. That's weird. Damn. Alright. I'm not complaining though. I get it. So cool. Hey. I'm feeling it. Oof. They just teleported out there. They were like, we're done here. We've saved the Earth, we've saved the planet, we have informed the people of what we can do, so now we're done. Whee! I love that though. That's very, very fun. Yeah, I think that's my favorite out of all the songs that we've dived into, honestly, for this like whole series so far. Like On My Youth, like I really enjoyed, and I think that Give Me That, because again, it was Give Me That, right? I'm sorry if I'm getting it wrong. I hope you know which one I'm talking about. But like, I think that one also really, it did stick out to me, that one, with its like jazziness and stuff. But overall, I think just like as a person, this is like the stuff that I think is tough and like really gets me going. Like, I love the energy here. I think, like, again, styling, fantastic. And I feel like this version of the music video was, like, again, more well shot. I really, like, appreciated them from just, like, a viewing standpoint of like, this looks beautiful. And I'm also just happy to see more of Ten's crown in this, like, because it's really pretty. Like all the designs and all like those things giving me very Espa, by the way. I fucked with heavily. This is like if you had, like, if this concept is if XG and Espa had like a love child and it was like 5 dudes, you know? Like that's what this is giving me a little bit, because it's weird. It feels almost, again, like they are just people at, like, they're trying to spread a message of this frequency, this like the sound that they have, and like trying to shake everybody, you know? Like that's at least what I'm getting from it. But yeah, it sounded really cool. I feel like there's a lot of things, especially there's a lot of things I caught that like I was shook by, of course. But I want to see, because I swear it's kind of giving me that. But oh yeah, he kind of just goes. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to remember real quick. So let's see. Simpsons laugh. Yeah, he just goes, ha ha. That's right. I'm trying to think of like which I am thinking of. His name's Nelson. Is that one? So pointless, just keeping pressing play. Sorry, I read one of the comments. But you know, it's like that, except it was not exactly like that. Is it Krusty? No, which there's some cartoon character that just goes I like that. Sorry, that was probably not the best demonstration, but I hope maybe you can get maybe what I'm thinking of and who I'm talking about. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I feel like I said, I think Frequency here is my favorite so far of this whole marathon. I just think it's got what I want, you know? So I'm here for that. But we're now going to move into our last music video for our little mini series here. It's crazy to say, but we have already reached the end, even though we literally started it last week. So we're going to get into Eternal White, which this is also, is this in Japanese as well, question mark? I mean, I can't tell if these are, which characters these are. They might be katakana, but I'm not entirely sure. We're going to see as soon as we get into this, obviously. But yeah, I'm excited to dive into this. I remember being like, I need to now finally catch up with the reactions, but I knew I wanted to do this as well, and I'd missed some releases from them, so I was like, I'm going to wait to get into this, and now we're here. I still have a bunch of like stuff I need to react to, so that's still on the table. But anyway, we shall dive in, see what we have here. Assuming it's gonna be like a little wintry, at least Christmassy, perhaps, but I'm not entirely sure. So we're gonna find out. Let's see what the boys have in store for us from a month ago. So let's get it. I made it feel softer. Ooh! Blue hair, yes please. Okay, we're going wild with this one. Okay, 10, please. Please and thank you. But hold on. That color right there. Nothing gets me more when you have like that deeper neon blue hair. I love that shit. And he pulls it off really well. Sorry, real quick. Yes. Okay, baby. Okay, yeah, this is Chinese. Sorry about that. Ooh, Kun! Yes. Bitch. He looks so good. Thank God this isn't, like, slower. Because, like, yeah. I love this stuff. This is, like, my thing, you know? Woo! Hey. Hey. Let's go. Ooh. I'm loving this instrumental. Sorry, that was spooky. But are we changing it up for the chorus? Are we? Okay, I'm into that. Ooh. Like, when did it get so soft? I love your look right now, sir. Hold on. Is Eternal White slutty? I swear to God. Don't take it slow. I see you there. I see you there. Maybe not 100%, but I see the sauce being thrown at my face right now. The way that little like saxophone-y horn riff came in, I'm into that. That's right, sir. Ooh. Oh, that's so addictive. Hey. Oh. I love how sleek and cool and like visually pleasing this music video is. Like, absolutely give that to my I love though, I'm sure these could be really fun to just like pause and look at if you wanted to have fun with it. Hey. That's right, baby. 10 rapping. I love these shots, especially them in the darkness. Tempo. Oof. Switch up the tempo. Oh, the chorus of this. I was not expecting to love Eternal White this much, but I'm really, especially like the chorus, and then also when we had that lead in and we got into that Henry verse, I'm like, yes, please. It sounds so pretty, but also so cool at the same time. I love that. When you can make like a successful, like, what is the term you would use? Like a mashup of genres? A genre clash? A genre fusion, perhaps? Love that. Genre. Hey. This is so visually pleasing. Hey. Like, it still got softness and prettiness, but ooh, the glitter. Yes. I can't. That Xiaojun look is deadly. Ooh. It does look like we're some kind of camera. Whoa. Sick. Ziam. Ugh. First of all, everybody needs to go and watch this music video. I think it's still under like 1 million views, which is wild. Wild. So we need that to happen like tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get a good pause. It's fine anyway. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it a second time. I want to see just real quick that I'm correct with what I just said. Yeah, it's only at 600,000 views. That's so weird to me. Because like, of course, I've known for a while that especially like Chinese music doesn't get the like attention that it deserves. And also I think that just like in general their label is not the best at promoting them, even though like everyone and their mom knows who Ten is, like in the K-pop sphere. Absolutely, like, just ask anybody and they know who Ten is. But it's like, you know, I think it's weird. I think it's confusing me, you know. But I really do enjoy this sound though. I think it was very jazzy. It also had that like classy edge to it, and also we still had those like hard-hitting moments. They look fantastic, especially in these black fits. Like, girl, especially again Chojun out with those fucking arms and the hair. I love this. Is like I got black hair, and this is kind of what I wanted initially, but it's really difficult to dye your hair that color if you don't bleach it, you know. That's why I went with this like purpley red color, because this actually could like stick to my brown hair. Very good like recommendation, by the way, if you want to dye your hair. There are hair dyes that are like recommended for like people with darker hair. So if you want something like a hair color, just try and find it in like a dark enough shade, and you can probably dye your hair that color. But enough about that. I enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I would. You know what I mean? I think overall, we're gonna see. I think Frequency and Eternal White here is going to like fight for my favorites among these 6 songs that we got into during this little mini series. But yeah, I don't know. It had just like this like body roll quality to it. You know what I mean? Like that. Don't take it slow. You know, like, I'm here for that. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, obviously this is Chinese. I don't know why I couldn't read it, because obviously that is Chinese. I'm just dumb. I hope you can forgive me. I am dumb, and that is how it is. But yeah, I really enjoyed that energy that we got there. I thought it was just very, you know what I mean? I just had to make sure that everything was running, or not running smoothly, that everything was had been watched, because I don't want to miss anything by accident. But yeah, very nice though. Very, very nice. I was not expecting this type of vibe from this song, because I was like, okay, Eternal White. It's a song released in winter, like close enough to like the holidays. So I was like, okay, this is probably going to be like something a little softer. And yes, it's softer to a degree, especially like if you compare it to Frequency. If you want to do that, it's softer. But it still had like a very fun like tone and vibe to it that I really appreciated. You know, I was not expecting that, but I got it, and I enjoyed it, I should say. But let's dive into it one more time and see what they are singing about. Again, saucy question mark. We're gonna see. Hey. Woo. Hey. I didn't even catch that Takeoff reference. Oh my goodness. How long has it been since Takeoff? It was probably 2019, right? So it probably is closer to 7 years, which is so crazy to say out loud. I can't stand hearing me say that, you know? Anyway, watch them while they take off, indeed. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Not entirely saucy, but definitely has some vibes. Hey. Like, I really heavily fuck with this part. Like, they brought it out with the energy here. Just gonna start again. Sorry. Hey. Ooh. Hey. Ooh. I love that back and forth right there. That's really fun. So beautiful. Wow. Get it. Oof. The glitter. Hey. Switch up the tempo. Gonna stick so quick in my head, by the way. Jesus. Tempo. Tempo. Oof. Yeah, so that was a camera. For, like, first and last, because they were singing about the slow shutter lens, you know. Let's see, it's probably not going to be possible. Like, the camera immediately just went bye-bye. Like, it would give us no second to, like, reflect. So it's gonna look a little bit like it's a, like, CCTV footage or something, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. It's fine. So yeah, that was all of the songs. Wild to say. We're going to talk a little bit about Eternal Light, of course, obviously, now that we watched it again. So yeah, I feel like the song was more, like, very different than I would have imagined the concept to be and the lyrics to be, but it felt more like, of course, that, like, kind of talk about, even though it's winter and it's cold, that's not going to, like, slow us down, you know what I mean? And we're going to, like, kind of, in a way, bring warmth back, or at least still keep going during the winter season, because, and I'm not likening and thinking that that's their perspective, but I know so many people who, like, as soon as winter comes, you just get miserable, and it sucks, especially here where I live, because we have winter basically half of the year, and then summer the other half, so, like, to some people, it's like, oh, I'm just sad half the year. That might be just because, like, it's boring when it's dark outside. It might just be generally because you're not getting enough vitamin D. So who really knows? Who really knows? But that's something that I feel like. So, at least to me, that was a bit of what I felt from this anyway. Sorry, my voice sounds like this. By the way, I don't know why it immediately tired out somehow. Even though this is the first video I'm filming today, it's weird. Need to get it lubricated. But yeah, I enjoyed the vibes of this though. Like I said, I think Frequency and Eternal White here are my two favorite songs that we've heard through this journey, I would say. Even though we only had 6 songs to listen to, it was still like really enjoyable, and I need more likes for this. In fact, I'm gonna like it right now. Let's do it. That's something nice about the new interfaces. I could just like it. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. And for this video specifically, it's hard because like the 2 faves are here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. Sorry guys, but I hope that's a good enough answer. I really enjoyed those 2. No shade to High Five. It was still fun, but I like these 2 a lot. So that was all we had for our music video marathon series for WayV. A little short one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm going to probably do another one, probably a shorter one as well, and probably for like some girl group, because all the longer series, I think all music video marathons I've basically done at this point that weren't like 2023 when I had my big like catch-up thing, or 2024 was it? 2025 even perhaps, but when I had my big catch-up thing where I was just like watching so many artists because I'd fallen behind so bad, like genuinely so bad. Don't take me back to that time, but when I was in that point, I did like a lot of artists, but right now I'm like, with this series, now that I started it officially and I'm doing it weekly, I have not done a girl group like at all. So that's really weird. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, I promise. So yeah, though, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see who is next, who is going to be up for next week, and who we're gonna do. But like I said, I think I'm gonna do just a short one before we're gonna dive into the big meaty one that'll probably be like a big part of this year. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching both this part and part 1 as well. I appreciate you so much. Hope you know that. Please keep up with me on social medias. I have a bunch of links down below. And if you enjoyed my videos, I'm sure you would enjoy my other stuff, because I react to a bunch of groups. Just search a playlist, search in the playlists to see which like groups I've reacted to, and just dive into those because there's a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. So yeah, I'm going to see you guys in the outro, and we'll say our final things there, and then we are done. So let's go. Alright, lovelies, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for enjoying with me. And yeah, we are now done with our little tiny WayV marathon. Even though it was very short, it was still an enjoyable time, and I hope you guys feel the same. So we're going to see what happens next week. I really don't know. I have not figured that out yet. I usually plan my entire week of filming during the weekend, so we're gonna find out. We're gonna see. I really have no clue, but I am excited for the future. Obviously, I know what's next after the next, but other than that, I don't know. So you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out with me, basically, almost. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Like I mentioned, keep up with me on the socials to see what I have going on. But there's always things to watch for me. So continue your perusing if you enjoyed this one. But yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. So if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and check me over on Patreon. I do a lot of things over there, including early releases of my YouTube videos, but also K-drama and variety watches, so make sure you check that out. Like this video if you like it, and if you have any requests, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!